So it's the end of the month again, so let's take a look at some of the outfits I've been wearing this month to hopefully give you some inspirations. Now, obviously I got married at the start of the month, which meant that I didn't post for about a week. So let's start with the first day that I got back, which is day 55 of my 365 days of outfits. So I started off with some Uniqlo C wide joggers. Obviously these are very notorious amongst guys at the moment. It's probably one of the most popular items from Uniqlo at the moment, and they've got a really wide, comfortable fit, and also they're very affordable. And I paired that with a heavyweight t-shirt from Arket, and then to top it off, I also went with a fleece top from Leander. And then for the watch, I went for a Timex T800. And then for the shoes, gone with the New Balance 997 in the white. And this outfit is just quite casual and comfortable for a day out. So next, let's take a look at an outfit that I get a lot of questions on. So these are the smart trousers from ASOS, and I got these one in the green. It's a really nice dark color that they've gone with here, and it's actually quite rare to find a pair of trousers in this kind of tone. So it's definitely a piece that I recommend anyone to pick up. And then for the top, I've gone for a Percival waffle t-shirt. And then for the watch, that is the Casio NTP with a blue dial. I've spoken about this one plenty of times throughout my time with this channel, and it's just a very, very affordable and classy looking watch. And then for the jacket, that is from About Blank. And then for the shoes, I've gone for a pair of loafers from Churches. So this is just a little bit of a more elevated outfit. A lot of minimalistic pieces with very little branding. All right, next, I'm just gonna skip a few of the outfits that are a bit of a repeat. So I'm gonna go straight to day 58. So on this day, I wore a pair of jersey barrel trousers from Uniqlo. Even though they're in the women's section, they actually fit men very well. And they've also started including male models now in their lookbook pictures for this pair of trousers. They are a little bit undersized, so even though I still went with a size medium with these, I would say try a medium and large just to see what's more comfortable for you. And then for the t-shirt, that is a COS waffle knit cotton t-shirt. I'm not sure if they still sell those, but this piece, it's got a nice knitted texture to it, and I also like the fact that it's got a little bit of thickness, but yet because it's knitted, it's still quite breathable, which I really like about this piece. And then for the watch, I'm wearing a Rolex Explorer, and then to top it off, just a simple nylon jacket from Leander. Let's look at day 61. So I went with the COS wool twirl up trousers. So most of the trousers that I wear from COS, they are all very popular, and I get a lot of questions on these. At one point, they were completely out of stock. Now with COS, they don't normally restock items from the summer season for the fall season, but I think they realized how popular these are, and they've now been restocked on the website. So definitely go and check those out. They are a little bit costly, but I think for the price, they're definitely worth it. For the t-shirt, I've gone with a green Leander t-shirt with the Levi's Valerie belt. And then for the watch, that is a Rolex Date with the Wimbledon dial. And then for the jacket, that is actually from Pull & Bear. Again, I just really like the fact that the sleeves are longer than the jacket, which just gives you that desirable proportion that we want for an outfit. And then the shoes, they're from Churches. And to finish it off, I wore the Leander New Era cap. All right, I'm gonna skip ahead now to day 64. So I got a cardigan from Leander, which obviously I picked up from my own app. And I was looking on Pinterest for some inspirations because I don't really have many cardigans in my rotation. I saw this outfit which I felt looks really good, so I wanted to recreate it. So the grey trousers there, they're just a pair of regular trousers from Uniqlo. And then the shirt is from Sunspell. And at first I tried to do the Ralph tuck that is becoming quite popular at the moment. I didn't feel that goes that well with this outfit, so I ended up buttoning it up. And obviously there's the cardigan from A Million d'Heure. And then to top it off, I wore the blue New Era cap just to match the whole outfit, to give it that blue and grey vibe. And then also, I didn't want to put things in my cardigan pockets to drag it down, so I wore the Dylan satchel from Vera Vera. All right, let's look at day 68. I wanted to wear an overcoat out on this day, and to go with the overcoat, I wanted to go for kind of similar to the outfit that I spoke about just now. I wanted to go with a blue overall look and then an overcoat on top. So these jeans, they are from the Uniqlo and JWA collaboration. I do think these jeans are probably one of the best jeans you can get at the moment. They got a really nice clean cut. The denim material is also incredible and it just fits really well. And of course, going with the Levi's Valerie belt here, and then that is a shirt from Ralph Lauren. And for this outfit, I've gone for the Ralph tug. And for the watch, I've gone for a Rolex two-tone Datejust. And then to finish it off, I threw on the overcoat, which I think the brown color contrasts the blue really well. All right, let's skip ahead to day 73. So these trousers, they're from Pull and Bear. And then for the knit, I've gone for a Soufflé yarn knit from Uniqlo. This one is actually from last year's JW Anderson collaboration, where it's got that gradient design on there. Initially, I probably wouldn't have been that interested in Soufflé yarn in general, but when I saw the design of this one, I just thought I had to get it. Maybe they will restock this, but again, it's just another piece that I wish Uniqlo would restock, because they have produced some amazing pieces over the years. And then finally for the shoes, I went with a pair of Timberland 3R lugs because I just wanted to keep it simple for that day. All right, day 75. So I've gone for an affordable outfit on this day, and the jeans, they are the ultra baggy jeans from Abercrombie & Fitch. Now the price may not seem affordable when you're watching this video, but A&F, they are almost always on offer. So I would definitely wait a few weeks for these pair of jeans to go on sale. But despite the name, it's not actually that baggy. I actually think it's just a regular wide fit pair of jeans would be a better description for these. I do like the material on them. It's a little bit thinner than typical denim material, but it's still decent quality. And for the t-shirt, that is from Uniform Standard Supima Cotton Tee. One of my favorite t-shirts at the moment. Got a super soft texture and it just fits my body really well. And then for the belt, that's the Levi's Valerie belt, and then the Casio Tank. I think it's one of the best pound for pound watches you can get on the market right now. It's from a reputable watchmaker. It's got a great design and it's got that mini petite watch look that a lot of people are craving at the moment. And you can pick these up between 30 to 50 pounds depending on where and when you get them. But I have noticed that they are becoming extremely popular at the moment. So definitely try and pick them up. If you do see them, you definitely won't regret it. And then for the knit, I've gone for the Uniqlo C soft cotton sweater. So much like the Jersey Barrel trousers, this is another woman's piece, but I think they've actually come to realize that it's pretty unisex. So they've started including male models into this one. And I believe they actually launched this in the summer collection, but due to the popularity of these, they have restocked these and introduced this amazing green color as well, which I think is just absolutely incredible. The shoes, they are from Clarks, and then for the jacket, it is from H&M. And then lastly, let's take a look at the outfit that I'm wearing today. All right, so I've gone for a majority Uniqlo layering today, and these pieces you can't actually get from Uniqlo anymore, but I wish they would bring some of these back. And the trousers, they're the Y-pleated trousers from the JWA collection from last year. I really like the color of these. They kind of went for a Fisherman vibe for that collection, and everything that they released in that one was just absolutely sensational. Hopefully they'll bring out something similar to that for this year's JWA collection. And then the hoodie, this is a very sought after piece. It's the Uniqlo J Plus hoodie. It's definitely one of the most interesting collaborations that they've done throughout the years. I think this year they're doing something very interesting as well with needles, but unfortunately it looks like we don't have access to that in Europe, so maybe I need to go to Japan to pick them up. But I just love the design of this hoodie. It's got a clean zip down the middle, and then this is the overshirt jacket. They have actually sold out of this one earlier this year, and I do believe they've got some new designs that's quite similar to this, but they haven't got the same pocket placement. I think they've reduced the design by a little bit, but I think the pattern on them is still very decent. So hopefully you got some inspiration from some of the favorite outfits that I wore in September. And make sure you're subscribed to either my YouTube or Instagram so you can see more daily outfit inspirations. Now, if you want to see my trousers collection, then you can click on this video right here. Otherwise, as always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.